sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys need to play with a better sense of urgency, trying to avoid a daunting 0-3 hole to start the year. Brandon Garden, Charles Davis, we are ready, they are ready. We hope you're ready. And we are underway from Allegiant Stadium. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league.
And despite the 3 touchdown passes he threw, there's a lot to work on this week, wasn't there?
Oh, ton of interception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week.
First down.
Right back to Genty on first down. A 5-yard gain gets over 42. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So here come the Cardinals now for their first drive. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
That's good for Cardinals. First down. Here we go.
On play action, Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
At their 48-yard line.
The first carry here for Jordan James. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. 3rd and 4. Young. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
James. The numbers for James from last week: 17 carries, 82 yards.
I can remember the last time we did a game and the coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Let's go. 45. Hut, hut.
Now here's Young. That's caught by Harrison, right side. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the 2nd drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return?
It was a backhand. And a really good backhand.
It's best top spin to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a handoff to Genty. And nothing much materializing there in the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, you're going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Short throw caught by Bowers. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. The ball comes out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On the give, Genty. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Vegas, 1st down. 1st and goal.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3.
Raiders 10.
Pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. after the touchdown. Loop back out to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up first and in.
Let's go now.
To throw, Young. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's James. And he stopped immediately there. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 10.
Now Young. And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack.
Loss of 6 yards.
The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happens in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the second quarter. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. That's complete. Right around the 8. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 7-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Here is third down and 4. Again, he'll drop the throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
On his is Luke for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain.
Young now.
And it's 3rd down.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run it with James. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll get that complete to Harrison. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game.
Harrison Jr.
Young off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
First and goal, Arizona.
Looking to throw, Young. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And this one is right through. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA
spin
Sports
around the NFL
report.
starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on the Minnesota Vikings. And it's Brock Purdy. He spots his big tight end, puts it in there, and soft hands for the big man for the score. The 49ers are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the Cleveland Browns. And here's the Bills wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Bills.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Genty. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty adding to his NFL record in touchdowns. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they help their defense out as well.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Young to throw it. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
Young to throw.
39-yard line.
That's over the middle into the hands of Noel. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Young is set to throw. And the Raiders have got him. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play. And the Cardinals first down.
Throwing, Young. Over the middle, complete. It's James. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2nd and 6.
Second and 6. At the 47-yard line.
It's Young off play action. Now the ball comes loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
First down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They'll go again with Genty. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pass to the left side where he's got Bowers. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run forward with Genty.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal.
And his kick here is good. and that will extend their lead even further. After that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 18.
Ready, go.
That's good for a Cardinals.
Young. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Down. 33, yellow.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Cardinals on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He'll let this go for the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Short throw caught by Bowers. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. On 3rd down. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. That's in the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Off the play fake, Young. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
There's James. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. In motion right, that's Harrison. Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
And it's 3rd and
60 red. 60 red.
Here's Young. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
Cardinals first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
On first down, James. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
Now
2nd
Young.
and 10. At the Raiders'
Pass complete there to Harrison. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the shotgun, it's Young. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Here we go.
First down, Cardinals.
Now Young. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. They go play action. Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Down. Go. 52.
Young now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
10 black.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jalen Noel, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. It's complete. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. They'll get this out to Genty. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And they take a knee. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Raiders, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs.